Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Leighton's Gal, and thank you for joining me for this small update video. Yeah, we're gonna basically just be going over a few things that I'm going to be doing for my channel, things like that. And I'm going to do my best to not ramble or anything like that. So this is a can Justine not get sidetracked or ramble speed run challenge. So let's just get right into it. So, to start off with, the main thing I want to talk about is for my vlogging style videos. So basically, my overall plan for vlogging videos that I want to change is the first thing. Well, this is really a change. I finally got in a tripod for my phone, so I can actually get decent angles that are like, not just me holding the phone, shaking around, using random crap from around my house to prop it up, and then it not even look that good. I finally got that. The only thing that was keeping me from that was just forgetting, and then I'm like, I need to just get this, so that's gonna be a bit better. I'm also going to be working on utilizing my space that I have and making a backdrop and making like a more consistent setup for my vlogs, because I just feel like that's the style I want to go with. I don't really mind just casually walking around my house, things like that. It's more of just that I want to make things look as good as possible, especially with me being a smaller channel. I think there's merit, and it's not something that's gonna like break the bank, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something I'm gonna put money into, really. It's just gonna be a matter of using my brain to make things look good and get a few things. So the final thing for adjustments to vlogs is I want to keep things 10 minutes or under, and I know I honestly don't know about the YouTube algorithm anymore. Like, if your video is basically cursed if it's under 10 minutes and it's not a short. I don't really know. I don't really care. It's not a big deal to me. I'm more so wanting to make things people will feel compelled or not as burdened by to watch, because I get it. I get when you're, if you're not watching someone like Amberlyn Reed, where you're there for tea, or you're there for the shit show, or, someone who's like vlogging more interesting things like travel and things, like, I get that, dedicating 20 some minutes can be, it can be unappealing. So, and I'm speaking from experience too. Like, so if I'm not gonna, why would I want to put out content that even I would be like, yeah, I don't want to watch that. So like, or I don't feel compelled to. So I want to keep things focused to a single subject for each video, and keep it down in time, and things like that. So, because I think that in the long run that'll do a bit better, and I'll feel better about that. So, even if I don't get more views necessarily, I want to, feel better about what I'm putting out. So that's all for that. The next subject is, I will probably have some words on the screen for you, so you can we can keep track of this together. So the thing for my vlogs too is I'm wanting to, as I said, keep things short, keep things, or relatively short, simple. So I'm wanting to basically narrow it down to a few key things that I think would be fun to do, and basically, if for some reason you feel compelled to let me know in the comments, you're more than welcome to, but I will be hosting a poll on my story on Instagram to sort of gauge what people find the most interesting. So, basically, I have a few ideas for vlogging videos. I don't even know if we could call them vlogging anymore. Who cares? Whatever. So, like, in my head, I think of anything that isn't gaming or a specific, like my Wattpad reading series. Like anything that's just me talking or showing you things that I have, or things like that, talking about whatever, I could start vlogging. So, anyway. So the first idea I have for vlogging is Merch Mondays, which, basically, it would just be once a week, fairly short, of me showing, um, basically, I don't know if I want to say promoting, but, like, reviewing, that's a better word, sorry, reviewing and showing, some of the merch I have, some of the game related things. It would also include like showing video games themselves, like collections I have and stuff like that, and narrowing it down to like a specific theme. So hey, today we're gonna look at Pokemon stuff, or today we're gonna look at a specific anime like that I have things from, just stuff like that. So they'd stay relatively short, and it would be probably a series I could keep going for a long time. So because I already have pretty big amount of stuff that I've collected since I was young, so I've been collecting stuff on and off through the years, and I might incorporate too tips on um like buying, like collecting on a budget type thing, because I'm not someone who's loaded. I've never been, you know what I mean, so maybe that could also be a part of it. So that's probably the one I think is the most interesting. The next is Pokemon card related videos. So basically, the idea for this, I might do a couple of them a month, is the frequency of it. Basically, it would be, because I've been collecting cards again, like just a pack here and there. So like the video could start with me opening a pack or whatever I get of cards, and then moving on to show part of my collection. Because again, same thing with merch. I've collected since I was young, and it could be fun to just like show a few specific cards. So that, um, for art projects, I'm wanting to keep that, basically, long story short, one video per project. So just like anything I'm working on, like I will dedicate a video to a single project, showing it from start to finish. That's all that is. The final one would be, I don't have a name for it yet. I have it in my notes as writing videos, question mark. So, this I think would be interesting, but I really don't know. Like, even if a few people showed interest, I would do it, because, again, it's just more so things that I think are fun that I want to get out. So, basically talking about any projects that I'm doing that involve, creative, like, writing or art, such as, like, my TF2 fanfiction, my Undertale comic that I'm still doing, Justice Tale. And then also things that I don't talk about often, that's like my actual original project. So, because I do have things that's, I think that's just the thing, is I want to have an excuse to talk about that stuff more. Because I feel like I enjoy talking more about other things that people make. I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's most of what I do is like fan works anyway. But, so yeah, just basically, that would be just whenever I feel like it, just talking about specific projects, showing where I'm at with it, showing behind the scenes stuff type things, talking about where I want to go with it, things like that. So kind of like mini updates too, but so that's also something I want to work on doing. So that's it for that. You can honestly, my story poll thingy is more for just I don't want to say advertisement again, but like, like letting you guys know what I'm doing, and like, obviously, if like one specific type is more so shows more interest, I will be putting more, I guess, work into that. But like, I will be doing probably all of it at some point anyway. So, finally, before I go, the last thing I want to mention is I am going to be doing a schedule, and it is more of a loose schedule. So you might be like, what's the point? But like, my work schedule, it isn't set. Like, I have a general, like, I've worked at my place of work for going on 7 years, so obviously I have some, consistency to a degree, but the days I work generally change. So like, so that's the thing, is when I do videos of things will also change, because typically I try to do it on days off. But I also sometimes, like today, as of recording this, I have to work today. It just depends on like what mood I'm in and things like that. But I'm trying to be in more of a consistent mood of actually doing it. So, but the general goal I want to set is doing 2 gaming videos and 2 vlog style videos a week. That might be, that's more up to, whatever. If it's 1 a week, that's fine. But like, I say 2 because I want to make Merch Mondays consistent, so then something else on top of that. But I mean, obviously with the Pokemon card, the art and the writing, um, I want those to be more scarce in that it won't be like, oh, I have to get one out every week or something. So, but yeah, that's about it. In terms of that, I really hope some of this sounds interesting to at least a few of you. So yeah, like I said, as usual, all of my socials are down below. And of course, if you just go to my Instagram link down in the description, you'll go straight to my profile. And through that, like, you can very easily go to my story by clicking on my profile picture. You probably know how stories work. Just gonna assume maybe you don't, just in just in case. Um, in case you're my mom and you forget where the stories are every 5 seconds. So, but anyway, yeah, thank you all for joining me today. Yeah, so I think this went pretty well. I managed to get all my thoughts out, and honestly, I tried doing the same video like 4 times in a row a few days ago, and it just didn't happen. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. So, but anyway, once again, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Ta ta.